This is the State Farm Post-Game Show.
And hello, everyone. I'm James Brown. Welcome to the State Farm Post-Game Show. Tonight on CBS, it's a night of comedy, drama, and all the trimmings, beginning with young Sheldon, the unicorn, Mom, and Carol's second act. That'll be followed by the critically acclaimed new series, Evil. That's tonight only on CBS. Back here in Studio 43. Boy, if you slip up a little bit, Boomer and Nate will definitely give you the look. So anyway, I'm James Brown, joined by field coach Nate and Boomer, the young fellow Josh Allen. Look good.
America got to see the Josh Allen that we've been watching the last few weeks, and he's gotten better and better and better as he's refined his game, his touch, his accuracy, the movement in the pocket. We saw it all day long. He was 19 of 24, 231 yards. This play right here really typifies who this young man is and why his team actually does really love him and follows him and believes in him. You know, he is this generation's Jim Kelly, if you will, for the Buffalo Bills. That's how his team is really galvanized around him, and he has certainly put on a performance today. Ran for that touchdown right there. You can see Dak Prescott attempted 49 passes. You know that Zeke Elliott didn't touch the ball since 9:40 of the third quarter. That was his last rushing attempt in this game, and at that point it was still 16-7.
And going back to your high praise of Josh Allen, comparing him with Jim Kelly, high praise indeed. After the game, it was our Tracy Wolfson talking with Josh Allen.
Well, Josh, congratulations. Not many people talking about this Buffalo team, even though you were 8-3. You guys come in here and you pull off the win over the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. What do you think you showed everyone out there today?
I mean, we don't really play for the thoughts of others. We play because we love each other. I appreciate our guys. We come in, we work hard, you know. Hats off to our guys on defense. That's a really good team we just played. It was very, very good complimentary football today. We did our job, and we got number 9.
Well, you told us when we met with you yesterday that this has been a dream of yours, a bucket list item, and all you wanted to do was eat a turkey leg on the field after a win, and so we have a special surprise for you.
I love it. Thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Go Bills. I don't know what to say. You know, it's awesome. We're 9-3. Let's go.
Take a bite.
There we go.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the win, Josh.
That was like Phil Simms earlier.
Yeah, every week, that's right. But you know, that really does epitomize the Buffalo Bills. And it starts at the top with Sean McDermott. This is a selfless football team that doesn't beat themselves. I think they talked about all day, Jim and Tony did, that you got to go in there and you have to be patient. You got to play your top football. And this is a really hot football team. This guy, Josh Allen, last 7 games, 16 touchdowns and 1 interception.
He had that one bad game against New England, much like Sam Darnold did. He threw 3 interceptions. Biggest winners today, other than the Buffalo Bills, how about the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah.
Because now the Cowboys are 6-6. The Eagles are 5-6. They go on the road to Miami this week. And by the way, this Buffalo Bill team that we saw today, let me see, a week from Sunday, they host the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. That should be a fun game.
It's going to be a good one. It's about efficiency, though, for Josh Allen and decision-making. And it's not just him taking care of the ball and not using that big arm to take risky throws. I like the fact that he made a decision to go after that ball when it was on the ground.
One of the biggest plays in the
up
game.
and 4th down and goes across the line and gets the 1st down for his squad. How many quarterbacks in the league right now will hesitate, look at that ball and say, I'm not going to stick my hands in that mess? That right there showed true leadership and maturity, and that's why the guys are following him.
Well, it's the way he plays. There's no doubt he plays all out. That always worries, I think, everybody in this business. You know, as a quarterback, you want to protect yourself with 2 things. One, during the offseason, what did Sean McDermott do? He went out and rebuilt an offensive line. So that showed today. Look at that protection against a good pass rush. The other thing is, too, is Josh Allen, is he the perfect quarterback for Sean McDermott?
Yeah.
He fills every need they want. Oh, he's low maintenance. He likes to play a certain style that helps Sean McDermott coach the defense the way he does. He's got a big arm, of course, can throw it all over the field. So he's the perfect quarterback for this team, how Sean McDermott's built it.
No question. I think the only thing I would take away from this, if you look at Sean McDermott, that offense, I think Jason Garrett adds some creativity. We saw creativity with that Buffalo offense right now, and that's something lacking right now with the Dallas Cowboys.
Boomer, let's visually support what you were just talking about in terms of the NFC playoff.
Yeah, you can see right there Philadelphia and Dallas obviously fighting for the NFC East. The Rams still fighting for a wild card. Maybe, you know, that's going to be a long shot for them. But I'm telling you right now, The Philadelphia Eagles got a second life today by watching the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's always remember, it's not over for the Cowboys. They still got a chance
They're
to
still
win the
leading
East.
the division because they already beat the Eagles. But I'm telling you, take a look at the Eagles' schedule here. Going forward, I'd much rather have their schedule than the Cowboys' schedule.
All right, and there's more to come on the State Farm postgame show after this. Our Thanksgiving football weekend continues with the SEC on CBS. Tomorrow, Missouri takes on Arkansas, and on Saturday, it's one of college football's greatest rivalries. 5th-ranked Alabama taking on 15th-ranked Auburn in the Iron Bowl right here on CBS. As we welcome you back to the State Farm postgame show, Nate, we take a look at the AFC playoff picture.
That's right, and of course the Buffalo Bills, they moved to 9-3, and if they were in the AFC East, then they'd be leading their division. But here's the thing, the AFC West, AFC South still in play when you look at those two teams at the bottom, division leaders, Houston and Kansas City.
What do you say, Bill? We got a long way to go, and a lot's going to change on that board. So I can't pick winners, that's for sure. So we don't know what's going to happen. But look at what Buffalo did today. I love what Sean McDermott and the defense, how they played the game. He was very conservative at first. It was like he tried to get a feel for the defense. I mean, for the offense of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
As you watch this Bills defense, up front, they send blitzes. They catch you by surprise. The timing of their blitzes and the difficulty of them is tough. And then the pass rush is what really surprised me, how well they rushed the passer. Because you look at Dallas's offensive line, you think, well, they're going to protect Dak. I don't know when it happened, but somewhere along the line, the Cowboys became nothing but a passing football team, and they forgot they can run. Sean McDermott plays defense like this. They got speed. They get negative plays, 5 runs, times that Dallas ran the ball, they tackled them for losses, sacks, penalties, all those things. So you get a lot of yards against Buffalo.
Right, you do.
But they're empty yards. They don't lead to scores.
Right. The 32 first downs by Dallas in this game, which is amazing to me when you look at it, but really comes down to turnovers and comes down to converting on 3rd down. And a couple times I thought that Jason Garrett got a little aggressive on 4th down. Didn't work out for him, but I think he's being effective from what happened last week.
Yeah. Understanding what Dak Prescott brings to the table, that Buffalo Bills defense did exactly what they were supposed to do. They kept him contained, and they kept him inside the pocket. Even when Dak wanted to run, you can tell he was hesitant. I mean, they had 4 sacks, but the 7 QB hits, that's what matters, because you start hitting a quarterback like that, he starts feeling uncomfortable later in the game.
And Sean McDermott, he really does on both sides of the ball. He's unpredictable in a lot of the things that he does. They disguise things well, and they don't beat themselves. You talk about the first half of this season and the last half of the season. You're talking about the quarterback is not beating themselves. You're not going to get big plays. You'll get yards against the Buffalo Bills, but you won't get big plays. You have to beat them because you know what? They're not going to beat themselves.
Trying to package what Nate was saying about that Bills defense, 4 sacks, 7 quarterback hits, and 2 takeaways. They got it done. And the State Farm Post will continue after this.
Emotional.
This is the State Farm postgame show.
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the State Farm postgame show. Folks, we'll be back with more football on Sunday. Doubleheader action in Week 13, highlighted by the Browns at the Steelers and an AFC West matchup between the Raiders and the Chiefs. That's our featured matchup, and it all begins with the NFL today at noon Eastern right here on CBS. And a reminder, the NFL's Thanksgiving Day tripleheader continues with the Saints taking on the Falcons. Kickoff is at 8:20 Eastern over on NBC. Phil.
Well, you know, listen, everything is still in front for the Cowboys, so you know you have to take it that way and get your emotions back and do all that. Now, look, they built this team, this great offensive line, for what reason? This is not second guessing. They built it to run the football, be a power football team, protect your defense. They've completely gotten away from that over the last few weeks, and I think it's hurt them. The last thing is they lost their emotion, the sense of emergency, almost right at the start of the game. Once Buffalo scored, it was like they lost it.
My message right now is to Jason Garrett. Jason, forget about your owner. Forget about anything else. 2005, we lost 3 games in a row, Week 13 being that last game. You got 4 games left. Go into the bunker. You control your own destiny. Rally the guys around you. I don't care what they say on the outside. This team's good enough to get to the playoffs and do something in the playoffs. Challenge them.
Well said. Hey, listen, Cole Beasley back in Dallas, little deja vu. He did his thing, 100 yards in the TDs. It's a cold world.
I hope Jason Garrett doesn't get fired. I hope he doesn't get fired, man. He shouldn't.
Wouldn't make sense.
Would not make sense at all. His contract expires at the end of the season. Coach Cowher, awesome. Hey, folks, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy.
How come you always get...